It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
What's up, Sports Frenzy? We are back. It is a Picks Edition, Season 7, Episode 18. It is the WWE Royal Rumble and Takeover Special for NXT. Yes, that's right. The moment Jamie Rose has been talking about and we've all been waiting for. Let me show you what he's currently doing, Facebook Nation. Jamie Rose.
Glorious.
It's in the house.
Yes, 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 yes.
For our wrestling special. We have not had a wrestling pay-per-view in a while, it feels like. So, it's been pretty basic with you guys with the games and everything, but this week, wrestling is back not one night, but 2 nights with 2 pay-per-views.
Right. Our last wrestling pay-per-view for you guys was December 18th.
Oh, wow. That was a while ago.
It was Roadblock. So, yeah, it has been a little while there for you guys. Give you guys a little heads up. Forewarn you guys, I have a little bit of head cold, so if you hear me coughing or sneezing or blowing my nose, bear with me, excuse me. I'll try to go off camera a little bit there so you guys don't have to see the...
Lucky for us, it's not contagious online, so we're good that way.
Yes, you will not get a computer virus.
Yes. The fans love that. Mind you, they couldn't... They didn't. They forgot to cheer for the opening of the show, but
well, don't worry, they won't get a computer virus from me.
Boom, boom. Oh wow! So this, yes. So we got a lot to get into tonight, and this is, of course, the kind of the third episode of where we've separated the show a little bit, the Picks Edition, and then Frenzy Talk. Episode 3 will be tonight as well. Mainly all wrestling. So stay tuned after we get through the main picks, because we will be heading into the wrestling part of the show will be on the So, and Rose is already coughing. So, here we are. Cold here, and the one and only, very sick, not very sick, but got a pretty decent cold going on, Jamie Rose.
Glorious.
I got much voice tonight, folks, so we'll have to be careful on that. We don't want to lose him before Frenzy Talk.
Nope.
All right, everybody. So, with that being said, we will get into our first picks. We're starting off tonight with boys high school basketball. For our Facebook audience, these are Friday night games. You will hear us say probably tonight games for everybody else on the recording.
Real sound effects.
And if we get the, we shouldn't be on the air that long, but also tonight, folks, big game for Michigan basketball on ESPN2 at 9 o'clock. They will be playing the Indiana Hoosiers at Chrysler. So
Ooh.
Tune in for that game tonight if you, after a great show with us. All right, our first game this week is Friday night, 7 o'clock. We have the 8 wins and 1 loss, Napoleon. They are traveling to the 4 wins and 4 losses, my alma mater, the Addison Panthers.
Sorry, Tim. I'm going with Napoleon.
You would go with Napoleon, wouldn't you? Well, I got news for you. I am going with Napoleon as well.
Next up is a Friday game, 7 p.m. We have the 4 wins, 6 losses, Whitmore Lake. They're traveling to the 5 wins, 4 losses, Madison. I'm going to go with Madison for home court advantage.
All right, I'm going. So, wait. Yeah, Rose has got Madison. So my coworker, Janika, her son played for Madison. He injured himself, so he is out for the season. But I'm still going with Madison as well. Get better soon, dude. That sucks. You got hurt. Next up, continuing on with boys high school basketball, we have the, this is a Friday night game as well. The 2 wins. Wow, struggling this. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I can't say that. Well, they are struggling this year. 2 wins and 7 losses. Clinton basketball. But this other school they are traveling to, the 1 win and 9 losses, Britton Deerfield. Ouch.
I got to go with Clinton.
I'm going Clinton as well.
I'm going to go with Clinton because that's your wife's alma mater.
That's right. I'm going with Clinton because, yep, that'd be part of the case, too.
Entering into women's high school basketball. I won't do the squeaky shoes. Friday game, 7 p.m. Wow. Apparently the hot 8 wins, 5 losses, Dexter. They are traveling to the 2 wins, 8 losses, Adrian.
Let me hear you, Adrian. Let me hear you, Adrian High School. Come on, give us a shout out. That's right. Let me hear you, Adrian Middle School. Come on now. That's right. Fire up, Adrian. You got a huge game coming this week. It's a home game. Where are you going with, Rose? Who you got for this one?
I am going to go with Dexter.
Man.
I have nothing else to say. Sorry. I think the crowd booing me was enough.
2 wins and 8 losses. Dexter 8-5. Adrian's got a home court advantage. I got to go Dexter also. I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry. You know, I tried to hype you up, too. So, yeah. Moving right along fastly before they put out a hit on us. Our next girls' basketball, high school basketball game, also a Friday night game, 7 o'clock. We have the 3 wins and 9 losses. Hillsdale Hornets. And they are traveling to the red, smoking hot, 10 wins, 2 losses, Blissfield Royal Girls, Jamie's hometown, or Jamie's home school, Julie Mapstone's home school. Let's hear it for Blissfield. That's right, Blissfield. You got something other than track or what is
baseball?
Other than baseball. Well, they have also.
Well, the way Blissfield usually works is usually the really good sports are baseball and girls cross country and girls
cross country
track are usually really good. You have to ask Julie Mapstone about this, but I know she played basketball. Did she play? I'm trying to remember if she played varsity basketball. I think she did.
She was a runner.
She was a runner, but I think she played basketball too. So.
Oh, that would explain why she's got a fairly decent shot at times.
Yeah, I think she did. You have to ask her. I'll double check.
When she warms up in basketball and she gets her game on, when we're playing in Mr. Schoonover's gym class, we do basketball tournaments from time to time. We do some horse, and she's pretty good sometimes. Mm-hmm. She's got a shot to her. And
well, I remember that. I just remember her playing with my sister in basketball, so I'm trying to remember that. But I'm going with Blissfield anyways.
I got Blissfield as well.
Last girls' high school basketball game for you guys, for the Sheets anyways. Friday night, 7 p.m. The 6 wins, 5 losses. Onstead. They're heading to the struggling 1 win and 10 losses. Dundee. I have Onstead.
One of the Sports Frenzy studios is located right here in the fine Onstead, Michigan. I've got to go with the Onstead audience as well.
Moving into some NLL lacrosse. I will get the sound effects ready. All right.
Are we set?
We are. Right.
7 o'clock game, this is.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, yes. Saturday at 7 o'clock. As I was talking about before, I believe there is an NLL network you can go to check these games out on your computer or tablet or whatever you guys like to use for that form of entertainment. But I do believe they have a network now. I'll have to do some research on that. I haven't really had time. I've been very busy, but I'll start doing some research on that for you guys. Find out if you have to actually pay for it to watch the games or if these games are on there for free. I'll do some research for you guys, and we'll get back with you on that maybe by the recap show. So we have the talents of the 1 win and 2 losses. The Rochester Nighthawks. And they are traveling to the 2 wins and 0 losses, the Toronto Rocks. Little Diamond David Lee Roth for you right there.
Gotta go with the Toronto Rock.
I am going with the Toronto Rock as well.
Next up, Saturday at 7 p.m., the 1 win and 2 losses, the Buffalo Bandits. They are heading to the struggling 0 wins and 3 losses. Sorry, there it is. The New England Black Wolves. Who are howling in pain. I am going to go with the Bandits on this one.
I'm going with the Bandits as well.
You know what else comes to mind now that I read the Buffalo Bandits?
What's that?
Smokey and the Bandit.
I've thought about that myself. I really like the Bandits because of Smokey and the Bandit. I like their logo. Their logo looks pretty cool. Yep.
But unfortunately, I couldn't play their music, the Bandit theme song, because of course that would be a copyright infringement.
I could hum it, but I don't actually remember. I know. Not all the words are coming back to me. I've got them kind of. It's eastbound and down.
Eastbound. They gonna do what they say can't be done. Anyways, enough with the pain there. NBA action. So.
We got a long ways to go and a short time to get there.
Oh man, we've lost it.
Still one of the great old movies, man.
That it is. First up, this is is it mine or yours?
Go for it.
All right. Probably gonna be easier too. Anyways, Sunday, 3:30 p.m. on ABC. You're like, what? A Sunday game? Well, remember we have a WWE pay-per-view, so that means your recap show won't be coming to you guys till Tuesday.
Well, we also have. I mean, there's no Super Bowl until a couple weeks, and then football's done. So they got to fill the gaps with some other sporting events now, and basketball is one of them.
Yep. So Sunday, 3:30 p.m. on ABC, we have the 26 wins, 19 losses, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder. Thunder. Thunder.
They are traveling to the 30 wins, 13 losses.
That's right.
So it's the Thunder versus the. I have the Thunder.
I got the Thunder. Na 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 na. Thunder. Na 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 na. All right. Our next game, 7:30 on Saturday. We have the 21 wins, 25 losses. You're struggling Detroit basketball. Detroit Pistons. They are traveling to the 15 wins and 30 losses. The Lambert.
They're not as good as they were when they had Dwayne Wade. So I have the Pistons on this one.
I'm going with the Pistons as well, even though they're not too good.
And your last NBA action game, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. on ABC. The 30 wins, 17 losses, the LA Clippers. And they are heading to the 38 wins, 7 losses, the Golden State Warriors. I'm going with the Warriors.
I'm going Warriors as well.
Real sound effects.
All right, is this me or you?
I can take this
I'll
one.
go ahead and take it.
Okay. You can take this one. That's fine.
Well, I was just thinking you were getting ready to go through a coughing spell. You might need a little break there.
Spell tickle.
And I don't remember which one of us took the last one, which is kind of sad.
We're getting old in our old age. I mean, I have gray coming in my beard, and you know.
Yeah, I've got a few grays popping up in my hair. That's
Probably for me.
All right, this game is Saturday, 7:15. You can see it on ECHL TV, or you can also listen to the Toledo Walleye on the radio, on one of the radio apps. And as I've said before, they are somewhere on cable networks, depending where you live and are located. We have the 14 wins, 18 losses, and 7 overtime losses. The Rapid City Rush. And they are traveling to, and you guys are going to love this, the 30 wins, 8 losses, 0 overtime losses. Take it away, Rose.
The Toledo Walleye.
Ooh.
Let's go, Walleye. Let's go, Walleye. Nice. Little cowbell in there.
Or just a glass.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't have to show that. We could have went with the cowbell.
It is a cowbell. I have the Toledo Walleye.
If you are following along with your pages, please turn to page 2.
Isn't that from Test back in the day? Please turn your test to page 2.
Or like the little time books that used to come out for kids.
Yep.
It would say it on like their, depending on how old you are, record, tape, or what have you. Spins and he would tell you when to turn the page.
Turn the page. Next up is a Saturday game, 7 p.m. on AHL Live. The 19 wins, 13 losses, 3 overtime loss. The Stockton Heat.
It's not John Stockton.
Nope. They are traveling to the 27 wins, 10 losses, 1 overtime loss. Take it away, Jamie.
Let's go, Griffins! Let's go, Griffins!
I have to make sure I have a glass down here. I kind of like that a little bit better.
You know, if you put different levels of water in it, it will make different sounds.
I do know this, yes. I'll have to get some crystal down here and do the whole, like...
Hold on. The Facebook doesn't even know what I'm laughing at right now. We got to get that. What were you doing?
Oh?
You got a sound effect on, dude. You totally do, don't you?
No, I did it on the glass.
It's really coming from that?
Yeah, what?
Wow.
Both hands are here.
Wow. That's the things that entertain us.
That's impressive. That's from a water glass, though. It's not like it's a wine glass.
I've never really tried that.
The trick is to get just the right amount of water on your finger there. So
Good job, Rose.
obviously, Tim and I have the Grand Rapid Griffin since we got totally off subject there. And I'm sure everybody's holding their ears like, oh my gosh, stop.
I'll give a shout out to my kiddo and one of my students, Jameson. He might not have liked that real well. He's kind of sensitive to sounds.
Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to hurt your ears there, buddy. It's over with. I won't do it anymore.
Right. This episode of Sports Frenzy is also brought to you by Juicy Juice.
Ooh.
One of my favorite drinks nowadays. 100% juice.
Ooh.
Juice. It also provides you with 1 to 2 cups of fruit.
And this episode is also brought to you by Halls, the cough drop that allows you to continue to talk.
Lets you shoot Sports Frenzy. All right.
I wish I had, which now that I think about it, we have Ricolai upstairs. So I could have done the Ricolai. Anyways.
I have no voice to do it, so it's Ricola.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the voice for that.
Going on with the show, pulling us back into the pit.
And bear with me because I'm going to have a few sound effects here.
Oh. It's our first three-point bonus game. It's our first three-point bonus game. Everybody sing along. It's our first three-point bonus game. Here comes the final 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. Oh, but hang on.
It's Jamie Rose's Squeaker Game of the Week. Wow, dude. That's crazy. You can do that with your eyes.
I didn't do a very good job that time. Then another trick you just learned that I can do. You didn't know I could do that with my eyes?
No, I've never seen. You've never done that before.
Oh. It's one of my many hidden talents.
Yes.
So yeah, this is my Squeaker Game of the Week. It's your first 3-point bonus game.
What is your record for Squeaker games again?
It's 5 wins and 12 losses.
All right, well, I'll let you introduce the teams first.
We have the Saturday game, 6:15 p.m. on ESPN. The 18 wins, 2 losses, ranked 2nd in the nation, Kansas. They are heading to the 17 wins, 3 losses, ranked 4th in the nation, Kentucky.
All right. Here it is. I told you I was going to start doing this to you.
Yep. Why did I pick this game?
Why is this your squeaker game of the week?
This is, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to go back and forth. I do not think that this is going to be a blowout game. Both of these teams lost this week, so both of these teams are going to play really hard because I think they're going to have a lot to prove from their losses this week. So that's why I think this is going to be a squeaker game. Now, I'm trying to remember what we set for basketball.
It's just 2 points. 2 points or a three-pointer. Or a free throw shot if it comes down to that.
So the maximum I have is a 3-point difference.
Yes, very max is 3-point difference.
Okay. So this is going to be a little harder because it's basketball.
So it's a basket, basically. A 2-point or a 3-point basket for the win.
Okay. Let's see.
Both teams had losses this week, you said, huh?
Yep.
All right. We're getting to put you on the spot here. I want to know who they lost to.
You do that to me. You would do that to me, Tim.
Well, we have to. We got to know. I mean, that is deciding factors on who is going to get my pick this game. (18-2). And I was listening to, while Jamie's looking that up, I was listening to something last night, one of my sports shows that I listen to now. Sometimes when I'm nodding off at night, I'll have some radio program on I like to listen to with sports talk. And they were saying, rankings, especially in basketball, mean absolutely nothing anymore because it's basically who brings it the best that night.
Mm-hmm.
And that has shown with some, according to this poll they had last night, there was 3 or 4 teams I'm thinking of right now that were ranked number 1 already this season and have fallen from the rankings. Jamie has a puzzled look on his face, like something's not quite right here.
Oh, there it is. No, I kept overlooking. I'm like, do I have the right night? I did. Kansas lost to 18th ranked West Virginia on Tuesday.
West Virginia on Tuesday, 18th ranked. Okay, 18th.
Yep. You want this? Are you writing it down?
Yeah, 18 West.
The score was West Virginia 85, Kansas 69.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty big blowout. Kentucky lost to Tennessee, not ranked.
Ooh.
82-80 though.
Oh.
So.
Okay, 80. Wow. So that was a squeaker game right there.
That was, yep.
So, that being said, who are you thinking is going to take this one, Rose?
I have family, cousins who live, who are huge Kansas fans. So I'm going to go with Kansas for them, for my cousins. Huge Kansas fans.
Ah, man. Kansas coming off, man, both these teams coming off a loss makes them both very deadly. Kansas ranked second. Kansas got blown out, kind of. Not really blown out, but they got beat up pretty good. They're going to want... Kentucky only lost by 2. 17-3.
Kentucky has home court advantage though too.
I'm kind of leaning towards that, and I'm leaning that they played the. Although they played an unranked team and only beat them by 2. Oh man, this is tough.
That's why I made it a 3-point bonus game for everybody.
Yep. This is worthy of 3-point status this week.
Thank you, Tim.
All right, just because I'm going to do this for a couple reasons. Just because it gets a little boring when you and I tie every week, and because Kentucky has the home court advantage, I think it's going to get pretty loud. I'm going to go for Kentucky this week, just to try and make our games a little interesting here.
All right. Good deal. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I think I might have to watch this game. Almost might. I either will or I won't. Almost might watch it. I'm gonna actually think I'm gonna try and check that one out if I don't have too much going on. All right, next game we have, after putting deep thought into that one, we have the this is a Saturday. No, this is a Sunday game. Sunday game, 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 16 wins, 3 losses, ranked 12th in the nation, Virginia. And they are traveling to the 19 wins, 2 losses, ranked number 1 in the nation, Villanova. What you got, Rose?
This is a tough one because I could see Virginia coming in and wanting it more and upsetting Villanova. I'm going to go with Villanova because they have a little bit better of a record and they have the home court advantage too. But I wouldn't be surprised if on the recap show we're saying Virginia with the win.
I'm going to go Villanova as well with you on that one. Dun 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 3 points. Dun 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 3 points. Dun 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 dun. It's your 3-point bonus game. Yeah, yeah. Last 3-point bonus game of the week.
This one, you can tell why I probably picked this one. This is a rivalry game here. Sunday, 1 p.m. on CBS. The 13 wins, 7 losses. The greatest school in the history of schools, the University of Michigan.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Versus the 12 wins, 9 losses, Michigan State Spartans.
You know who we got. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue. Go Blue.
Thought I should give your all the students out there a little break from the high-pitched ringing sound.
I think only the circle on the glass would be the real big one, maybe, but I don't know.
There's still a little high-pitched to it. I'm trying to think of our audience, Tim. We don't want them booing us again.
That's right. All right. Next up, he shoots. He scores!
Real sound effects.
Yes. All right. Next up, we have this is a Friday night game. at 11 p.m. on the Pac-12 network.
Yep.
Wow. A women's basketball game on Friday night, and Jamie got it.
Well, it's funny, when I first wrote this down, all they had was 1:27 or Friday night, 11 p.m., but they didn't have a network. They just added a network last night, so it's the Pac-12 network. So
cool. We have the 14 wins, 5 loss, ranked 16th in the nation, Arizona State. And they are traveling to the 15 wins, 4 losses, ranked 13th in the nation, UCLA.
I'm going to go with UCLA for home court advantage.
I agree with you. Same here.
Next up, this is a Sunday game, 6:30 p.m. on ESPN2. 15 wins, 5 losses, ranked 20th in the nation, Oklahoma. Ooh, nice basketball court there, Tim.
Thank you.
I like that one. Versus the 19 wins, 1 loss, ranked 2nd in the nation, Baylor.
The Baylor Bears.
I got to go with Baylor with that kind of a record.
Yeah, I hear you. Same here.
And this next game is a rivalry game here. Might want to say this is rivalry week here for some of our basketball games.
Right. Rivalry week and a rivalry game, just like you said. Our last women's NCAA basketball action game for you is what is it, Sunday game? Sunday game, yes. Sunday game, 3 o'clock p.m. on the ACCN network. We have the 15 wins and 5 losses, ranked 18th in the nation. The NC State Wolfpack. North Carolina Wolfpack. North Carolina State, I should say. Oh. Traveling to the 12 wins, 8 losses, North Carolina.
You've met my buddy Steve.
Yes.
His wife got her doctorate from NC State. So she is Dr. Tagsold. So I have to go with NC State for her.
Well, yes, for the doc.
For the doc, yes.
We have to go for the doctor.
Well, since we haven't done any intros, let's roll some NFL intro for you guys. Since that's our last one. So.
Last one. Last time you'll see it this year.
Oh,
no. I guess we'll have it for the Super Bowl, maybe.
Yeah, Super Bowl, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Holy cow, the things that the classrooms don't get to see are technical difficulties that we love to have sometimes.
If you really do care to check out the behind-the-scenes footage, we have this all being filmed for our Facebook Live audience. So this video, on top of Jamie posting our other video, is on Facebook at any time you want to view it. You can view it from the Facebook Live angle, or you can view it from the recorded YouTube version that we also post to the show. And yes, on Facebook, they get to see the technical bugs, and we were just experiencing some issues coming back from the NFL theme.
So this is the Sunday game on 8 p.m. on ESPN. We have the AFC team versus the NFC team. Tim didn't even... Oh, I was going to say, did you print off logos?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, AFC. There it is.
Got the
NFC. There it is.
Yep. Of course I would. People want to see logos.
Real quick, try to pick out some of the big name guys.
Yeah, they're in it forms. The NFL.
Tim and I were talking about this to the Facebook Live audience that this year that it seemed like they were having issues getting guys that actually wanted to participate in the Pro Bowl this year because they're all a little upset that it's not in Hawaii anymore.
I was pretty bummed when they pulled our programming from Hawaii too. I gotta tell you,
yeah,
I was really looking forward for us flying down there this year and having being the guest speakers for the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I was too, definitely. So real quick, I'll try to pick out some of the big name guys that I see.
Is there any big name guys?
Yeah, there's a few for the AFC Pro Bowl roster. Wide receivers. There's Emmanuel Sanders from the Broncos. Demaryius Thomas from the Broncos. Tackles, don't recognize. Taylor Lewan.
They're really having to go pretty far down the roster, I think. So here's my thing, okay? I'm thinking at this point, here's what I would do if I was taking over this team. I would take a lot of my guys that are either like the third, fourth string rosters and let them play the team. The bigger names, your top players don't want to play, offer it up to your younger guys that are like new to the team or don't get a lot of action. See what kind of fun you can have with that. You know what I mean?
I think they need to have like a reason behind this game, a purpose to this game. One of my thoughts was I was thinking about them maybe instead of they've already predetermined the next 5 years where the Super Bowl will be played. Instead of doing that, have the AFC versus the NFC, and whichever team wins. So say like this year the AFC wins. Well, then have the Super Bowl next year be played at an AFC stadium. At least that gives it some sort of purpose.
We should, as I get to thinking about this, we should probably save this for Frenzy Talk.
Well, yeah. Real quick, though. Anyways, back to it. Quarterbacks for the AFC Pro Bowl: Alex Smith from the Chiefs, Andy Dalton from the Bengals, Ben Roethlisberger from the Steelers. Running backs: Melvin Gordon, Chargers. Okay. Going to the NFC, for the wide receivers for NFC, Des Bryant from the Cowboys, Odell Beckham from the Giants, Larry Fitzgerald from the Cardinals. Quarterbacks are Drew Brees from the Saints, Kirk Cousins from the Redskins, and Dak Prescott from the Cowboys. Running backs, Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys. Like I said, I'm just trying to pick out the big names that I'm reading here.
There's a few. I'm shocked. There's actually a few bigger names than I thought there would be.
A lot of Dallas players, it seems like.
Dallas didn't get the Super Bowl, so they figure they might try to dominate the.
Hey, there is a Lions player, Matt Prater, the kicker. So there's one Lions player I saw. And if you're curious about the way the previous years have gone, last year I'm sorry. This is. Oh, that's right. Because confused me for a second. This is 2013, and you say, well, why 2013? Because previous years they've tried spicing up the Pro Bowl by having like Team Rice versus Team Troy Aikman, or something like that to spice it up a little bit. So it's been a few years since we've had NFC versus AFC. But in 2013, the NFC team won 62-35. 2012, the AFC won 59-41. NFC won 2011 55-41.
We really should have put this as a bonus game and not had it count for anything.
Well, and that's the funny part, is that in previous years, I don't think we've actually put this game on here because usually the game isn't worth even mentioning.
So I'm just going to call it right now. This game, if the team wins that you pick, you can have a point for it. If your team doesn't lose, if the team doesn't win, we're not going to charge you for this one. This is I don't feel like this game is worth really even mentioning.
So you're saying everybody gets a point on this game? Is what you're...
Yeah, why not? It's a fun pick.
Okay.
Everybody can have a point for this one.
Sounds good. I agree. Because, I mean, there's no real easy way of picking.
There's not. I mean, and none of these guys are going to give it their all. None of these guys are going to play that hard.
No. So, yeah, this is just for fun. Pick whatever.
The more we think about it, we put it on here, but the more we think about it, it's kind of like, why'd we put this on here?
I just threw it on there for some football. That's pretty much the only reason. And now that I probably won't put this game on here ever again for you guys.
How far are we away from arena football, Rose?
April.
Oh, man.
I think it's April that comes back. NASCAR's coming back, though, I think end of February. So,
all right.
I'm going to go with NFC just because it seems like they had some more guys I knew. So
yeah, like the Dallas and it sounded like they had, yeah.
All right.
I'm not even wasting any more time on that.
We spent enough time on it. So, that wraps up the
we might discuss this a little more on the Frenzy Talk, just to discuss some. I had some things I was thinking about, so we'll go there with the Frenzy Talk maybe.
Yep. So make sure you stay tuned because Frenzy Talk will contain the wrestling picks. Tim and I will go into a little bit more detail on who we actually think is going to win these games and whatnot. Or these matches. So tune in to Frenzy Talk next.
Stay with us. Coming up soon.